Welcome back to Living Local. It's time to saddle up, Quad Cities. The Cinch World's Toughest Rodeo is making its way back to the Taxslayer Center this weekend. This is a professional rodeo featuring some of the nation's most talented athletes, livestock, and specialty entertainers, and one of them is here with us now. This is Roger Mooney with the Cinch World's Toughest Rodeo. Thanks for being here.
Ash, it's always good to come back home here to Moline in the Quad Cities.
Oh, man, I tell you, this is the John Deere's got his roots here. I mean, country living. It's not far from Moline.
We're at home.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So tell us just a little bit about Cinch World's Toughest Rodeo. What's the history there behind this rodeo?
Well, first of all, the World's Toughest Rodeo is 40 years old. It's the best of man, muscle, a stampede of horsepower. You've been there. I mean, it's great for the family. It's great for all ages. Whether you're 6, 66, or 96, we've got something for everybody.
Really do. I've not only been there on the dirt last year, year before that, I was there watching, and every single year you guys entertain really well. How are you involved with the rodeo personally?
Well, when it comes to a rodeo announcer, my job is to educate, to inform, to entertain. I fill in the holes. I take care of the information. And, you know, it's a 2-hour show. It's the old, the new, the past, the present, the future. You roll it all up in a nice, neat package, put a ribbon on it that spells R-O-D-E-O.
Yeah, sounds like you know what you're doing, huh?
Been there a few times.
How long have you been involved with rodeo?
35 years.
35 years. Yeah, what keeps you coming back?
Well, you know, my kids are in habit of eating about 3 times a day.
Yeah, well,
so.
that's a good habit to have.
It's always good to be able to make a living.
Yeah.
But, you know, I get to meet a new set of friends every day. I get to see a show every day, and sometimes they even pay you for it. How can you beat that?
Hey, you can't beat it, man. You're living the dream over here for sure. All righty, well, 3 fan favorite events you guys have every year. Let's start with bareback riding. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, you know, you're talking about a cowboy that's 135 to 165 pounds, matching it up against 1,600 pounds of horsepower. It's the most physically demanding event in the sport of rodeo.
Yeah.
Set your feet and let the good times roll.
Yeah, well, what is it about bareback riding that makes it so hard for people that aren't familiar with it?
Well, first of all, like I say, it's a small guy, it's a big horse. If you don't set your feet, he puts all of his strength, all of his power, all the G-force on your arm and shoulder.
Yeah.
You know, it's 8 seconds of whip, snatch, you know, it's rock and roll rodeo.
Really sounds like it for sure. And saddle bronc riding.
The cornerstone event. Cowboys saying they couldn't be thrown, or a bucking horse that couldn't be rode.
Yeah.
150 years later, the sport of rodeo continues. It's conquering the beast.
It is. Man versus beast for sure. What is it about bronc riding that just gets people so excited?
Well, like I say, it's the cornerstone event. It's classic. It's where cowboys all got their start. The rodeo got to start. It's Louis L'Amour's Western poetry in motion.
There you go, for sure. And then the highly anticipated bull riding. What's it like watching, say, bronc versus a bull?
Well, you know, there's a lot of style and a lot of grace in riding bucking horses. There's not in bull riding. You know, people all the time say it's not if, it's when and how bad.
Yeah.
1,800 pounds, 2,100 pounds of meanness tied up in a leather bag. It is the most dangerous sport in the world.
Yeah, that's when it gets down to the nitty gritty right there.
No doubt about it. And I'm telling
sure.
you, when you hit the ground, you better be moving, because the world's toughest bulls, they're coming back for lunch.
Yeah, they are for sure. That's a wild event to watch right there. And then another one, you guys got just, I mean, this event is what I love about it. It's entertainment on top of entertainment, on top of competition. You guys have everything. Women's barrel racing.
Well, you know, I always say broncs, bulls, and beauties.
Yeah.
The ladies, they add the style and the grace that comes with the show. They give speed. You know, what's not to love about good-looking ladies and fast horses?
Yeah, and then they're stuck here talking to us right now. So,
exactly.
You know, it's like you need something like that. Sorry about, you know, getting stuck with me.
Well, you know what?
Right.
How come I did get you, Ash? I mean, the last host, I mean, she was a 12.
We'll talk to her after.
And then here you and I are.
I know. I'm sorry, sir.
Perfect face for radio, and here we are.
Hey, that's what they tell us every day. All righty. Well, what other specialty entertainers do you guys have this year? Some new stuff coming at us?
No doubt about it. Whiplash the cowboy monkey is back.
Oh, man.
The most recognized cowboy in the world. He's 3 foot tall. He weighs 6 pounds. He rides a border collie. He puts cattle in the pen. Kids love him, so do adults. And let's face it, he's been to China. He's entertained the Vince premiere of Monaco. That guy's traveled.
I was going to say, this monkey sounds like he's seen more of the world than I have.
He's seen some real estate. He
seen
really
some
has.
stuff, for sure. He was actually on our morning show this morning, Local 4 News this morning, and he's an adorable little guy. I thought it was a toy at first, riding that border collie.
You know, I always tell the fans, get your cameras ready. You're not going to, you're not going to miss this. And,
yeah.
And it's true. Those kids love the monkey.
Yeah,
They don't remember a 90-point bull ride. They remember whiplashes.
Yeah, and Found out he's actually 27 years old.
He's a little long in the tooth.
He is. That's
but you
crazy.
know what? Tenure is good. He's a veteran cowboy.
He really is. It was really cool talking to his trainer as well. Our reporter Andre got to talk to him and said that, I mean, he lives the life. Oreos and onion rings.
His favorite food, Oreo cookies. I mean, how can you go wrong with that?
I tell you, he's living the dream for sure.
Living the dream.
Border Collie sounds like he's enjoying it as well. All right, well, what are the benefits of coming to the free pre-show?
Well, you know, you have an opportunity from 6 to 7 o'clock when the building opens, Taxslayer, to meet, greet, rub shoulders with your favorite rodeo superstars, talk to the clown, get your picture made on a trained Brahma bull.
Wow.
It makes a tremendous keepsake, and it's just like going to a football game. You get to meet the quarterbacks before the game starts. You've got somebody to root for, you know, the whole 2 hours.
Yeah, never a bad idea to get your boots dirty either, for
Exactly.
sure.
Get down there, get some aroma, you know, get the experience moving.
Yeah, we'll say aroma. We'll leave it at
Yeah.
that for sure. And what is it like sitting on that bull? I mean, perfectly safe for the kids.
Absolutely.
Taking those pictures.
Whether it's midnight or one of the trained Brahma bulls, they put them in the buck and shoot. Kids, moms, dads, they get up there and get your picture made. Hide, hump, hooves, and horns. It looks scary, but it's perfectly safe at the Cinch World's
But
Toughest.
you don't tell people that after your picture. You tell them it's not safe to be on there.
Not safe.
Yeah.
It's not safe once I
Right.
say good evening.
Yeah, there
I
you go.
promise it's not safe then.
Yeah, and you save the picture for later. Tell people that story. Yeah, I actually sat on midnight last year.
I remember
that's
that.
a beast. That thing is.
He's huge. And remember,
crazy.
he's tame.
Yeah, it's wild. Oh,
Those rodeo bulls are much bigger and much badder.
Yeah, I don't know how those guys do it for sure. Awesome. Well, tell us just a little bit about what is anything else that's new, anything else that's special this year, anything people need to know to say, hey, I want to go see it.
Well, you know, every rodeo is different. Expect the unexpected. It's unscheduled. It's unrehearsed. You never know what's going to happen next with wild animals. They're not bucking because they're at the rodeo. They're at the rodeo because they buck. Get your tickets early, stay late, get home before the snow hits, and then get ready for Saturday Night Live because the boys are back in town.
For sure. That's what I love about this event. It really is a competition. There's nothing staged about it.
No doubt about it. And the kids love it, moms and dads love it, and the contestants aren't against it. It's not Roger against Ash.
Yeah.
It's Ash against his bull.
Yeah.
Or Roger against his horse. So
Yeah.
they're competing against the animal itself. And them animal athletes, they are really up for the job.
Really hard. Tale's old as time right there, man, versus beast. So when is the rodeo and how can people get tickets?
7:30 tonight, Friday night, 7:30 Saturday Night Live at the rodeo. Come early. Box office has got you set up. Get on the World Wide Web, worldstoughestrodeo.com for information, for entertainers, contestants, tickets. And like I say, doors open around 6 o'clock, so come pre-show. Pick your favorite cowboys, get ready to root and have a good time.
I tell you what, buddy, you might even see me there. All right.
Perfect.
Thanks for being here. We really appreciate it, Roger.
Thank you, Ash.
Have fun tonight. And if you want more ticket or more information, that is the Cinch World's Toughest Rodeo at the Taxslayer Center this weekend. You can stop by the box office for tickets or on the website as well. And call 1-800-745-3000. And all this info will be posted on our website, ourquadcities.com. We're back with more Living Local after this.